Hey, Darrell Crook here again with Fishing for Inspiration. In my first two talks on intelligent design, I talked about Big Bang cosmology. There was a beginning. And then I talked about the fine-tuning of the universe. Today I want to talk to you about the complex information in DNA. One of the best analogies I've ever heard is DNA is like a computer program, but far, far more advanced than any we've ever created. Intuitively, most of us know that information comes from a mind. It comes from an intelligent source. But scientist Stephen Meyer asked the question, could this information found in DNA be useful in making the design hypothesis into a rigorous scientific argument? Interestingly, one of the things that Myers used in answering that question was something he learned from Darwin. One of the things he learned from Darwin was a method of reasoning known as inference to the best explanation. But what makes an explanation best? Well, it turns out that this question had already been answered by Darwin's own mentor, Charles Lyell. The best explanation is an explanation that cites a cause now in operation that's capable of producing the effect in question. Now, I know that's a mouthful, but hang in there. What's the only known cause, the only known source of information? It's intelligence. Where does the information in DNA come from? Scientist Henry Quather said, the creation of new information is habitually associated with conscious activity. The cause now in operation for the production of information is intelligence. Whenever we see information and we trace it back to its source, we always come to a mind rather than a material process. It doesn't make any difference if it's written information, computer code, or the information in DNA. Whenever we see information and we trace it back to its source, we always come to a mind rather than a material process. The DNA in my body and the DNA in your body was written by an intelligent source. Now, if you missed my other two videos, you might want to check those out. You can see those on Facebook, on my personal page, on my Fishing for Inspiration page. That's Fishing, the number 4, Inspiration. You can also find those on my YouTube channel, which is just my name, Darrell Crook. Just make sure you spell it right. And I look forward to seeing you next time when I'm going to draw this information together to do with the evidence for intelligent design, and I'm going to talk about how that affects the case for the resurrection of Jesus. I look forward to seeing you then.